I wasn't supposed to look at her. Every human on the diplomatic deck knew that rule. The alien queen of Xylaris did not tolerate curiosity the way humans did. Among her kind, staring was not passive observation. It was an invitation, a challenge, or a declaration of desire. Depending on how you stared, it could mean war. And yet I looked. The moment she entered the chamber, gravity itself seemed to lean toward her. She stood nearly 8 feet tall, her form both elegant and terrifying, bioluminescent veins glowing faintly beneath obsidian skin, her eyes arranged in a crescent pattern, each reflecting layers of intelligence I could barely comprehend. Her crown wasn't metal, but living crystal, grown directly from her skull, pulsing with soft ultraviolet light. Queen Valeth of Xylaris, the being who had conquered 6 star systems without firing a single conventional weapon. The being who now stood between humanity and extinction. I was supposed to keep my gaze down as instructed. A neutral posture. No sudden movements. No emotional displays. But when her eyes passed over the delegates and then paused on me, I felt it. A pressure behind my eyes. A warmth in my chest. A pull that didn't belong to physics. She knew. I tried to look away. Too late. Her head tilted slightly, crown shimmering brighter. The chamber fell silent, not just quiet, but still, as if sound itself had been commanded to stop. "You," she said, her voice resonating directly inside my skull instead of the air. "You see more than fear." Every human heart in the room skipped at once. I swallowed. "Your Majesty, I—" "Do not lower your gaze now," she interrupted. "You already crossed the threshold." The diplomats shifted nervously. The security officers reached for weapons they knew were useless. I should have been terrified. Instead, something ancient stirred inside me. I was staring, I admitted, because I wanted to understand you. Her 4 eyes narrowed. Not anger. Interest. "Understanding is dangerous," she replied. "Most species only survive me by refusing it." She stepped closer. Each footfall echoed like a drumbeat through my bones. The closer she came, the stronger the sensation grew, like my thoughts were being gently unfolded, examined, and rearranged. "You are human," she said slowly. "Yet your neural patterns resonate unusually well with Xylarian cognition." The lead diplomat finally spoke. "Your Majesty, if this human has offended—" "He has intrigued me," the Queen corrected. That was worse. Within minutes, the session was terminated. Not adjourned, terminated. The Queen issued a single command, and the rest of humanity was dismissed like a footnote. I was escorted, not restrained, not threatened, into her private sanctum aboard the Xylarian flagship. The doors sealed behind us with organic clicks. "You should be afraid now," she said. "I am," I answered honestly. "But I'm also curious." A low, harmonic sound escaped her throat. Xylarian amusement. "You stared because you sensed the bond," she said. "Did you not?" "I didn't know what it was," I replied. Just that looking away felt wrong. She circled me slowly. I could feel her presence brushing against my mind. Not invasive, but intimate. Memories flickered at the edges of my consciousness, as if she were skimming the surface. "You carry echoes," she murmured. "Traces of something older than your species." I frowned. "That's impossible. Humans are new to the galactic stage." "Not as new as you believe," she said. "Long ago, before the Xylarian ascension, your ancestors touched the stars and us." My breath caught. "You're saying humans and Xylarians have history?" "Not history," she corrected. "Legacy." She stopped in front of me, towering yet somehow gentle. "Our queens are chosen not by blood, but by resonance. by the ability to bridge minds, to command without force. Her eyes glowed brighter. And you resonate with me. I shook my head. I'm just a linguist. A translator. Yes, she said. A bridge. Days passed, or cycles. Time felt different aboard the ship. I learned Xylarian customs, their philosophy, their biology. In return, she studied humanity, not through files or reports, but through me. Our conversations stretched for hours. Sometimes she questioned me. Sometimes she challenged me. Sometimes she simply listened. And sometimes she didn't hold back. When Xylarian emotion surged, it flooded the shared mental space between us. Raw, unfiltered. Pride like a supernova. Loneliness vast as interstellar voids. Desire sharp enough to bend thought. You feel too much, I told her once. She regarded me quietly. So do you. Your kind merely pretends otherwise. The more time we spent together, the clearer the truth became. The Queen was not a conqueror. She was a guardian. The Xylarian expansion wasn't about domination. It was about preparation. Something was coming. A force older than any known civilization. A devourer of neural complexity. A predator that fed on sentient thought. And humanity was next. They will not survive alone, she said. But together, perhaps. Together meant union. Not political. Not military. Biological. Cognitive. Cultural. A proposal no human council would accept. Unless you want me to be the proof, I said quietly. She didn't deny it. You stared because your mind recognized mine, she said. If you stand with me, others will follow. The choice weighed heavier than gravity. I thought of Earth, of blue skies and imperfect people, of fear masquerading as pride. I'll do it, I said. But not as your subject. Her eyes softened. As my equal, she finished. The ritual of alignment took place in the heart of the ship, a living chamber grown around a crystalline core older than stars. When our hands touched, there was no pain, only expansion. I felt her thoughts as clearly as my own. Not control, connection. Two perspectives woven into one harmony. I saw the universe through 4 eyes and one purpose. When we emerged, the Queen addressed her empire and humanity simultaneously. This human is not mine, she declared. He stands with me. The message echoed across systems. Fear turned to wonder. Resistance turned to hope. Ending. Years later, the histories would not record the moment I first stared at the alien queen. They would record what followed. The human Xylarian concord changed everything. Technology evolved beyond weapons. Communication surpassed language. The coming devourer was met not with fleets, but with a united consciousness strong enough to repel it. I did not become a king. I became something rarer. A bridge that never burned. Sometimes, when the stars are quiet, I still feel her presence beside me, vast, brilliant, unyielding. She saw me staring, and instead of destroying me, the alien queen chose to stand with me. And because of that choice, the galaxy survived.